Lankford. Welcome, Congressman. You know, Congressman, I'm holding a letter in my hand signed by 40 members of Congress, and it was sent to Secretary Chu probably about 2 weeks ago. And really the topic is liquefied natural gas, LNG, and the fact that countries that don't have special free trade agreements with the U.S. Need to go through the Energy Department to get export permits. You know, we constantly fight with hands tied behind our back. What's the holdup? You know, if the current administration is about jobs and creating a healthier economy, this seems like a layup, low-hanging fruit. What do you think?
This seems like a simple thing to me. It's providing some predictability. We've got billions of dollars in investment that could go into the American economy right now and doing export facilities outside the United States. We have jobs that are sitting around ready to go in natural gas right now. Obviously, natural gas is very low here in the United States right now. We sell it overseas. We're going to get 4, 5, 6 times the price overseas that we're getting here in the United States right now. So this does seem like a simple layup. All that we lack is federal predictability. How many times have you heard that? Before billions of dollars of investment can go in, someone needs some predictability to know that it's really going to be there and the timelines are really going to be fulfilled.
Did you get a response from Energy Secretary Chu?
Not so far, but we are waiting for that. We're continuing to push. That's 34 Republicans and 10 Democrats that have all signed on this letter from Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, and Oklahoma, obviously, to be able to sign on and say, we want to be able to do this. Our industries need to be able to have this kind of predictability to do it, and we're going to try to push them to say, make the decision. At this point, they're stalling on the decision. Make the decision, and so we can get some plan and get moving.
You know, and the more I read to try to find a logical reason for this to be occurring, I arrive at a place that's the Greens. It's the environmentalists. And, of course, they're just anti-fracking completely. You know, listen, I understand taking care of the planet, but why can't we get, government and industry to sit down, work this out, come up with procedures everybody can accept, as opposed to dragging our feet? Because from my perspective, the natural gas explosion, liquefied or dry, is coming, and it doesn't look like a force is going to be able to stop it. Your thoughts?
That is exactly what that is. There are reasonable people that we can sit down in the environmental lobby area and to come to some conclusions on this. They've tested like crazy the water issues, and they found that to not be an issue. Now they're trying to focus on the fracking aspects of methane coming out during the fracking. Again, they have unrealistic numbers that are in it. When you look at real numbers and what's really happening, this is a very clean fuel. It's extremely abundant worldwide. We know how to tap into it in the United States. Other parts of the world are going to learn how to do it just like we are. And for the next 25, 30 years, we could be exporting massive amounts of our natural gas until the other parts of the world catch up. And it's just not only an economic development for us, but it's a strategic development. If we want to compete head-to-head with Russia into Eastern Europe for those alliances and those relationships, the way to do that is through natural gas. Russia's the supplier into Eastern Europe. We could be that supplier. We'd be a much more reliable partner, and it provides us a strategic advantage as a nation as well.
Now, I know this is a difficult question to answer, but in your opinion, if everything went your way, if the export permits were granted and facilities were built over the next several years, how many jobs do you think that could create?
There's no real way to guess. It's in the thousands. Right now, exploration for natural gas has dropped to very low amounts right now. The price is so low that what we're finding right now in natural gas and what we already have online is enough. If we were able to increase our production just a little bit, you're talking about thousands of jobs and millions into the billions of dollars in additional investment. And so it's a very big deal. We have the potential right now of just moving. If we move more towards natural gas and providing our own oil, we're talking well over 1.5 million jobs that will come online here in the next couple of years, just providing our own energy. We talk about exporting some of it as well. You add that even more. And these are great high-paying jobs. You can ask the folks in North Dakota what it's like right now on a high-paying job that's there, whether it's $15 an hour at Dairy Queen or McDonald's, or whether it's $60,000 plus for just a low-end starting job in the energy industry. You find that multiplied all over the country. And so this is a great economic development for us.
Thank you, Congressman, and don't give up the fight. Back to you, Carl.
Oh, no, I won't. No, no.
All right, Rick, thanks.